Okay, today we got the new game mode, Draft Champions. No, I'm kind of late to filming this, but let's get straight into Draft Champs. Well, there are certain rounds where we already know what all is going to be available. So, let's go get into this. There's a strat that I've discovered. Nobody's taking defensive line, and now this is common knowledge at this point. So I've got an idea to potentially get the upper hand on my opponents by potentially drafting a defensive lineman in the first round. Okay. Well, I'm probably going to get I want a defensive end. That way I can have some good edge pressure. So, that mechanic is actually kind of trash. I've used them in the past. Mac's going to get burnt. So, Newman on the other hand. Okay, I'm going to take Burns because his position is actually... Wait a minute. Yeah. Burns is going to be my pickup. Next one will be offense. Huh. Not taking Taylor Dutch because he'd actually be a downgrade. I'm going to take George Kittle because worst case scenario I can put him at the slot if I get a better tight end. Because look at it right there. He'll take over for Dalton Schultz, who's on 106. Confirm. Round 3. Do I want a physical or a deep threat? I'll take whoever's faster. That's going to be Brown. Confirm. Guess I'll have to take defensive line here. Okay. Defensive line 114, 116, 114, 114. The only one here that I can guarantee would actually be an upgrade is Jonathan Allen, so I'm going to take him. Round 5. I'm going to take Derwin James. I know he's not the highest rated one here. That's actually week 1. But from what I've heard, he's actually one of the tops in this league. And I know he's even the shortest one here. But you got to keep in mind, he is actually a 5 overall upgrade. So I'll take him. Round 6. I'll take whoever's the fastest. And it's not even close. Troy Anderson not only is the highest overall, but is the fastest. By a long shot. Everybody else would be a downgrade, though. I'm going to go ahead and pick up Sean Tucker here. That way, worst case scenario, I have a semi-decent halfback. Quarterback or wide receiver. Let me go ahead and take Burrow. That way I don't actually have to worry about getting one of those later on. And I'm going to confirm. So now I've got to play with an epic quarterback. Luckily, my playbook's run heavy. Okay, so the question is, do I take an 11 overall upgraded safety or a 10 at linebacker? I'm actually going to take Jesse Bates here because I like having decent safeties. And I've got a soft spot for Jesse Bates because first iconic I ever got in Madden Mobile was actually his base icons from last year. So I'll take him. Ooh. I'm going to take the 3 overall upgrade and get Darius Slayton. Not taking any more wide receivers until later on. I mean, get more skill at that position. Same with the halfbacks. And the fullbacks. Okay. Let's see who'd be the bigger upgrade. Trayvon Walker would be 14. Woolen would be 20. I'm going to take Woolen. This one, I'm not entirely sure about. Wait a second. Okay, who'd be the biggest upgrade? 20. Wait a second. 37 overall upgrade for Denzel Ward. Greenlaw would be 31. I'm going to go with Greenlaw. Round 13. I regret taking Bland earlier. I regret. No regrets about that guy. I'm going to get one of my favorite players in the NFL in Deron Bland. I'm saying he's not even the best corner here. Is he the fastest or the tallest? He's not the fastest, but he's the tallest. I think I gotta go with Trent McDuffie on this one. I don't mind Trent McDuffie, but I would have preferred to have gone. I already got an epic quarterback. I need a wide receiver or a tight end. So I'm going to go ahead and make my selection and get Jack Clowney, because I do intend to run a run-heavy offense, and he will dominate for me. Round 15. This one's Marvels. Okay, so he's a 34. Lamb is 33. Okay. Huh. I'm going to go ahead and pick up Max Crosby. That way we can have a decent D end. Confirm. Now we start getting into my bonus rounds. I secured 2 of them, but I get a third. I don't use 4-3, so I'm not going to get him. Use dominantly 3-4, so I'm going to have to go with Roquan Smith to finalize my linebacking core. This one's a mythic on offense. Oh, an iconic on offense. I could use a running back. So I could actually have a running back and a fullback. I'm going to go Kyron Williams. Wait a second, who's faster? I'm going to go with, what is it? Who's got more truck? 130. So my guy is 7 speed slower, but has substantially better trucking, and frankly, I think he'll be slightly better for my playstyle. Considering I use my power a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and take Kyron Williams. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and buy this. Now, this is the 3rd bonus round. And seeing as one of my safeties won't see the field if I take Taylor. Sean Tucker won't see the field if I take Ricard. My options are Adams, Smith, or Hill. I'm going to go ahead and rule out Smith because I don't need him. I'm going to go ahead and take Tyler Smith. Because I'm pretty sure one of the things in the future is an iconic skill position. So Smith will be able to help me here. So my community, so I'm higher than the community average on offense. Okay, my draft team's a 117 with a 117 offense and a 121 defense. Continue. I'm going to go ahead and move these 2 around. That, and I want him on the other end. Oh. Yeah, now I got a decently drafted team. And with my ability to avoid the drafts, I'm good. Okay, up next I get... I'll hop into a game. Okay, I'm gonna do this real quick. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna do it at least until either I lose or I claim the first... Oh, I claim the 5th milestone, which will be bonus rounds. I'd rather do way better than this guy did. Unless this is a bot. Which is quite possible. 3,031 overall versus my 3,513. Let's see what I can do here. Go out of the way for that one. Got my playbook. There was a glitch going around earlier where people couldn't actually use their playbooks. Oh crap. He also took Crosby. When I saw 90% of people are actually taking Lamb there, but taking Crosby essentially gives you a decent edge rusher, which no one will expect. Which means running defense are actually pretty good here. Oh, running based offenses. And another really good one is, getting defensive linemen. Because a lot of these people know that rushing offenses could end up being a meta here because no one's taking defense, a D-line. Which means that taking D-line, being the only counter for a meta, could potentially be construed as a meta. If that makes sense. So, hopefully my free safety can actually do decent. Oh, man. He basically took the same defense I did. Halfback plunge. Crosby's essentially just gonna do this. So now I get to go, give him a second to get open, and then honk it to the Mythic Clown. I had the Iconic Clown on my regular team, but this Mythic one should be doing pretty good for me. Now I get to do this. I'm honestly kind of glad that I chose that Joe Burrow because I don't think whatever rare quarterback they would have given me would have been able to make that throw. Because that throw went a decent chunk downfield. I'm going to see if I can hit him over the top again. Just for fun. I can't, but I can, however, seemingly hit that. Ooh, Kittle's going to get hit. Now, let's see what I can do here. Huh. Kittle's normally an abnormally good blocker. I mean, it's not normal for him to be dropping blocks like that one. And let's just see what Burrow can do while throwing on the run. he might not have the greatest power while throwing on the run, but he's an epic. He's not going to have great throw power while on the run. Oof. Crosby's going to get to me there. Let's just see what I can do here if I can pick up a block. I'm pretty sure. No, the reason that with my offensive line I only took guards because, in my opinion, guards and then your guards and then your right tackle are quite possibly the most important positions on the field when it comes to your offensive line. So I tend to worry about my center and left tackle a little bit less. Okay. I'm going to go this one. Let the defense sit a little bit. And then honk it towards my right. Just let it sit a little bit and then make that throw. As in the back of the end zone and gets a toe touch touchdown. Or is it a drag touchdown? One of the two. I like the first drive, though. First drive gave me a decent amount of yards. Move out of the way. When he's just over there doing nothing. Ooh. I never actually got a chance to drop that middle linebacker. Honestly, when I got McDuffie, I needed a corner or else I might have actually taken the Zaire Franklin, because I know Mythic Zaire Franklin and Mythic TJ Watt are actually both pretty good linebackers. So let's just see what I gotta do here. I didn't think to check what the milestone is. I'm gonna have to grind until I can see the fifth one. Let's go with that bad toss motion here. See what I can do. Some of the talk on the Discord was that it's not a good thing. This is all pro difficulty. It's all Madden. That's something that a lot of the people on the Discord seem to be pissed about. I'm honestly not mad. I like the fact that it's all pro. Because I feel like it's disheartening some of the best players that it's all pro instead of all Madden. I think it's an injustice, so they're not playing as much, which should mean I don't have to play the very, very best in the game. Because they're hurrying theirs up, that way they don't have to continue to play in all pro and they can just play in all Madden. Okay, I will take that. 22-0 so far. And let's just see what I can do here. They've only completed one drive and there's 2 minutes left. That should be decently easy for me. What's the thing here? Okay, it's 50. I don't know if you get a win bonus for, winning, or a bonus for getting 3 touchdowns, like you do in weekend tournaments. But I'm hoping you do. Because if there's a 10-point bonus of both of those, I can shoot out to 42 points by just winning this match by 22. And I will take a win. I'll always be willing to take a win. No questions asked. So let's be honest here. If you're given the chance to take a win, no questions asked, you taking it? Everybody's going to be taking that easily. Once I can hit that, I get another round. I can't quite remember what else in that round, but there'll be some good stuff. Although, I win this match with the current score, I know I'm claiming this one. The first two are both getting claimed. Pretty sure the next round I'll have to pick up somebody on defense. So if I can hit that, yeah, I'm going defensive end, hopefully. So pretty sure the next milestone's an iconic defensive round. Then it's an iconic offensive round. At least I want to say that's the way it is. Three, two, one, go. Okay. Arena tournament milestone. Arena tournament milestone. Arena tournament milestone. Expired win. Lamar Jackson rushed for 4-yard loss on play action pullback fake. He had an incomplete pass. Did he seriously not do his drives after getting an incomplete pass? He did. That's no fun. Let's see. I need 18 more points, which, based on what I just saw, is an 8-point win. Dude, am I playing the players that aren't boosting or something? Oh, I did notice one thing. This most game modes that they release are set up to be easiest for pay to win. This one's not. This one, yeah, you can get 3 extra players if you're pay to win. I managed to get them both free to play. I managed to get all of them, and I'm completely free to play. But there's one other thing. A lot of these pay to wins rely on one thing in particular that they can't rely on here. They rely on being able to pay to get a way better team. Since you can only get 3 bonus rounds, they can't get very much better than everybody else. Which means that it is difficult for them to achieve the good stuff that us free-to-plays have, because we don't rely on using our paychecks to get the wins. We don't rely on buying wins. We rely on earning them with skill. Which in and of itself should give us an advantage because, we're not relying exclusively on our opponents not being able to win. And we're relying on ourselves to be able to win. So in and of itself, we kind of have an advantage. Okay, go for the out of bounds there. That way, even if I fumble, it's out of bounds and can't be recovered by the defense for a turnover. Because I don't want to see one of those. Now you get points for the turnover. Point differential decides. He took Ward in round 12. I'm honestly glad with who I took in the 12th round. I just gotta wait for Greenlaw to show up on film, which I have no doubt that he will do. Oof. I don't know what the heck that lag spike was, but gotta learn to deal with it. Let me check the defense. Oh, he got his hands on Mythic Hayward. Yeah, this is nickel. Oh, this is dime. 6 DBs, 4 down linemen, 1 linebacker. But the thing that tells me it's dime and not quarter with the whole one linebacker, 6 DBs, 4 down linemen is the fact that that linebacker was a middle linebacker. Because we have dime and quarter. Dime and quarter bring out almost identical defenses, except for one thing. In real life, like in the NFL, quarter is 7 DBs. So what they do in Madden Mobile is quarter actually is 4 down linemen, 6 DB, all 6 DBs, and then it plays your left outside linebacker as a defensive back. Basically plays your left outside linebacker as a safety. So I don't actually ever use quarter. My team basically only comes out in 3-4 with the occasional nickel play. And nickel, it's just to keep the defense guessing. Okay, occasional lag spikes. I'll have to keep that in mind. Gotta get out of bounds, y'all. They're gonna hit me in. From what I've seen on the Discord, that guy is fumbling all over the place. The only guy that I've seen that wasn't actually suffering a whole lot of fumbles, weirdly had Rashid Shaheed, who I've heard fumbles a lot. So from what I can tell, it's the base kick returner fumbles. Like the rare kick returner that they give you. From what I've heard, he fumbles a lot.